Happy College Football Celebration Day to all you amazing sports fans out there. I'm Coach Ed Gladney, and this is Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Thanks for tuning in today to this episode. This episode will be talking about the Big Ten and my seasonal outlook, where each team will end up in the rankings for the Big Ten. Now, before I do that, just do me a favor and like, subscribe, and share on all your social media platforms if you haven't already done so. I thank you for doing this and helping me grow this channel. Now, in terms of the 2022 Big Ten season, the number one team in the Big Ten will be the Ohio State Buckeyes. Last year, they finished with a record of 11-2, and this year they're going to be led by two Heisman Trophy candidates in quarterback C.J. Stroud and wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba. They lead a very prolific offense. So they continue to do that, and they're going to be in the number one position by the season's end. The number two team in my rankings will be the Michigan Wolverines. Last year, Michigan ended the season at 12-2, winning the Big Ten and going to the college football playoffs. This year, they returned with a tough offensive line that allowed a league low in terms of sacks. They're led by all Big Ten guard, Zach Zinter. They also have a young, talented defensive line, so they play to win within the trenches. The number three team in my rankings will be the Michigan State Spartans, who finished last year at 11-2. Now, this year, they have 14 returning starters, and head coach Tucker continues to work the portal and bringing in talented players. One of the players that he brought in will be running back Jalen Berger, who last year was playing at Wisconsin. The number four team will be the Wisconsin Badgers, who finished last year at 9-4. Now, last year they had the number one rated defense in the country, and I do expect that to continue and play that tough brand of defense, along with a tough-minded running attack led by Braylon Allen. The number 14 will be the Iowa Hawkeyes. Last year, they finished at 10-4, winning the Big Ten West and losing to Michigan. They continue to have a talented team led by their senior head coach, Kirk Franks. Number 6 will be Penn State. Last year, they finished at 7-6. This year, they get their starting quarterback returning from injury, Sean Clifford. So he will be heading the offense and assuming the lead there. They also have a very tough defensive line that will be very physical and get after teams. The number 17 will be the Minnesota Gophers, who last year finished at 9-4. Returning to a very good rushing attack will be running back Mohamed Ibrahim, and the offense will be led by quarterback Morgan. Number 8 will be the Maryland Terrapins, who finished last year at 7-6. Now they have a very, very explosive offense, so that should continue this year. The team overall, talent-wise, this is the best that the Terps have had since head coach Mike Locksley took over. My number 9 team will be the Purdue Boilermakers. Last year they finished at 9-4. This team every year, it seems like they're upsetting some top team in the country, and I really do expect that to continue. They will be led by their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. The number 10 team is the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Last year, they finished at 3-9. This year, they added quarterback Casey Thompson from Texas. They also finished last year with the most close losses, 7, and I'm expecting them to improve overall and be a lot more competitive, continue to be competitive this year. The number 11 team in my rankings will be the Northwestern Wildcats, who also finished at 3-9 last year. They're going to be led by quarterback Ryan Hilzinski, and also head coach Pat Fitzgerald. He always finds ways to rebound after a tough season. The 12th team in my rankings will be the Indiana Hoosiers, who last year finished at 2-10. They brought in transfer quarterback Connor Blazek, So he'll be leading the offense, and team overall under Coach Allen will be looking to rebound and get back to what they were in 2020. Number 13 will be Illinois, who last year finished at 5-7. They brought in Tommy DeVito in as a quarterback, and he will be continue the transfer quarter battle that seems to be coming to Illinois. They'll also be led by a strong rushing attack and look to control the clock and play tough-minded defense. And the last team will be Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who finished at 5-8. Now they do bring in four transfer offensive linemen, and they do bring back a good starting defensive line and defensive backfield, but they do lose their best offensive players in Isaiah Pacheco and Bo Melton, and four veteran linebackers. Now, overall, they're still a young and developing team, but Coach Shiano continues to work hard in rebounding this team and bringing them back to what they used to be before they came into the Big Ten. So that's my rankings. Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, Michigan State. Number 4, Wisconsin. Number 5, Iowa. Number 6, Penn State. Number 7, Minnesota. Number 8, Maryland. Number 9, Purdue. Number 10, Nebraska. Number 11, Northwestern. Number 12, Indiana. Number 13, Illinois. And number 14, Rutgers. So you let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have any different thoughts in terms of the rankings? Do you think my rankings are way off base? You let me know what you think in terms of this. So I want to take the time again to thank you guys for tuning in today, checking out today's episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed this show, and I look forward to continue to bring you more shows in the future. And as I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Have a great and safe day. Peace.